If you need FIFA 17 coins, go and check out igsky.com. Their link will be down in the description. Use code CAPGUN to get yourself a discount. You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to episode number 4 of Destination Dortmund. Now if you haven't seen the first 3 episodes of this series, go back and watch them. It will tell you everything you need to know about this series. All you need to know for now in this episode is that we are going into the FUT Champions qualification tournament, hopefully to try and win qualification for the weekend league so that we can compete and get ourselves a whole load of coins, because you know we're going to tear that tournament apart. Or will we? Our team's not all that strong. Anyway, we've got to go into a game here, and as you can see, we're coming up against a full Saudi League team. It's got lots of silvers, 1 gold in there, and I was thinking, you know what? Finally, a team that is on average or on paper not as good as mine. I'm going to get some goals here, and as you can see, Adrian Ramos goes through, and he puts that one into the back of the net with his left foot. Ramos then becomes provider for this chance to Sahin, but the keeper makes a very, very good save. Sauerland seems to be involved in like all of the build-up for all of the goals. You see there, he just holds the ball up. He plays Ramos through again, and that results in a goal. So we're 2-0 up. We're looking good. We have a couple of chances to really finish off the game early on, but it wasn't until the 38th minute when Sauerland gets in and he provides to Ramos again. I'm pretty sure that was a hat-trick of assists from Sauerland there, and it was definitely a hat-trick for Ramos. So I've been saying that I would get a table sort of like made up of hat tricks, and here it is. So Ramos is on 2 and Sauerland is on just the 1. We need a few more players to start scoring a few more hat tricks so we can fill out that entire table. Now we're into the quarterfinals of this daily knockout tournament. There's not really much to do with the team. We're just going to dive straight into it. We're running out of time for qualification. Like I think there was like 5 hours when I started it. That's because it was like already about 2 o'clock in the morning. I was playing at 2 o'clock in the morning to try and get sort of like qualification for this weekend league, because I knew that the next day's qualification my team wouldn't be eligible for, and I wouldn't be able to afford a team that was eligible for it. So you can see here we managed to have a chance with Ramos to get ahead in this quarterfinal matchup. It wasn't until the goalkeeper made a mistake, and you know, Dembele does some really nice skill there. Unfortunately doesn't get the goal, but there's Sauerland, the boy, the bronze. He's such a beast, man. This guy is a monster. In the right place at the right time, a true poacher's goal, I guess you'd call it. And look at that, he slides it into the back of the net for 1-0. Then he provides, well, he's always holding the ball up. He's so good at that. You can see there Dembele goes through and he makes up for the earlier woodwork hit by actually rolling that one into the bottom left-hand corner to make it 2-0. There's Sauerland again. He puts the ball through, and is he selfish? No, he passes it back to Dembele, who just slips it under the goalkeeper for 3-0. So we had a really good chance to get Dembele a hat-trick in this game. He gets back into it though for a Cavani header. That is an unbelievable header. It is pinpoint straight into the top left-hand corner. No goalkeeper in the world, I don't think, could save that. But we did pretty much finish off the game here. You can see Adrian Ramos going through. It was Dembele that passed the ball to him, and he does the sliding chip shot to just lift it over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. And that is how the game finishes, 4-1. Good result, especially when his team was pretty decent. So there we go. Now, because it was 2 o'clock in the morning and I was like, you know what, I just want to hammer my way through these games, get myself qualification for the weekend league. I didn't do anything in between the games. The team pretty much stayed the same. I rotated a couple people. Now the team we're coming up against, 4-3-3 BPL side with Hunter up front. He's got Bailey at the back, who was an absolute pain in the arse. We could have gone behind very early on, but Fritsch on the line, that's what you want. Last ditch defending. Hunter was actually tearing me a new one, I won't lie, but Weidenfeller and Fritsch were really doing a good job to keep him at bay. As you can see, Weidenfeller making the saves there. And you can see here that we have a chance with Dunham, but it goes narrowly wide. Damn it, why didn't that end up in the back of the net? But we keep on plodding away. We had a good chance for Subotic, but Bravo made a save. And Bravo really had a good game as well this game. As you can see, he makes another save there. It's all the way in the 82nd minute that it finally comes my way. Bailey has been having a great game against me, puts the ball out, it falls kindly to my player, I put it across, and Dembele hits it first time, and we make it 1-0. Now my opponent, he wasn't lying down, he wanted to get back into this, obviously wanting to qualify for the weekend league himself, so he's ultra attacking at this point. I think he might even be like all out attacking. A simple ball out, puts Pulisic through. You can see Pulisic is here, and I'm like, you know what, why not? Dembele's there, simple tapping. That is 2-0. Filthy way to finish off the game, but a good way to finish off the game if you understand my meaning, because we end up winning 2-0 and that is the final result. So that means we are going to be going into the final. Now, the final is a horrible place because I always get very nervous when I get to the final because I'm like, 4 games, we've played 4 games. It's really important that we win this because, you know, we've played 4 games. I don't want to have to go back and play all 4 games again, especially when it's already 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to be up until 4 o'clock in the morning. That's just ridiculous. But I will have to do it if I don't manage to qualify, and I will keep trying until I run out of time. So the team we come up against, oh my lordy lord, look at it, it's unbelievable. He's got Screen Bellerin in there, he's got informed Salah, he's got the likes of Aubameyang, Royce, players that we need, he's got Vidal, he's got Boateng, he's got Alaba, just unbelievable players. But did that deter us? No. We managed to get the first goal, we strike first. Ramos had no idea, the ball's right under his body, but he still manages to put that one away. Aubameyang running at me, it's a scary, scary thing to come up against, and it really was just so difficult to defend against. I made a mistake there, very, very bad mistake, and unfortunately it cost me. We're 1-1 at this point, and I thought, you know what, just, you know, compose yourself, you know, make sure you don't concede another. What do? Concede another straight away. It's looking bad for our chances of winning the title. We put in a shift, we try our very best to score. Dembele has a good chance to score near post, but unfortunately it hits the outside of the net. And then this chance from Ramos, I don't know where else I could have gone with it. It comes off 2 players. He puts it down in the corner in the last minute, and that unfortunately is that. So we are out of the tournament again, and if you watched the last episode, you'll know I got to the final of the tournament in the last episode as well. So back-to-back finals, we've lost. That sucks. So at this point I was like, do I even want to qualify for the weekend league? If I can't win the final this many times, I'm probably not going to be able to do that well in Foot Champions. But I knew what you guys would be saying. You guys would be saying, come on Tom, you can do this. It's 4 in the morning, you can do this. And I thought, I'm going to do it. So what I did was I went away, I thought I'm getting myself a new goalkeeper. I picked up Berkey. Weidenfeller was good, but I think Berkey is an upgrade. And I need more firepower, so I'm bringing in the big gun, Schürrle. 950 coins, absolute bargain. His stats aren't even that much worse than Royce's. Royce goes for 150k, he goes for 1k. I mean, is it worth all those extra thousands of coins to have Royce? It's probably nice to have him, but does he really play that much better in game? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to put him in the team. As you can see, Berkey goes in, Schürrle goes in. Once we get into the game, we'll be switching to the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, and Schürrle will be going up top with Ramos, and then we'll be having Dembele in behind them at the cam position. They get the check marks on the checklist, some signings for the episode. I bet you thought you were going to miss out on them, but no, there they are. Now we're going to dive straight back into this damn qualifying tournament. We will win it. We will not rest until we've got it or we run out of time. One of the two, whichever one comes first. So here we go. We're going in against Latina AC. He doesn't have that great a team, and I was full of feistiness and beans. As you can see, I wanted to win straight from the kickoff. I run through Sauerland. I don't know what he was doing. He just literally didn't even close me down. It was kind of diabolical defending, to be fair. So we get a goal there. Unfortunately, we concede a penalty straight away. He runs at me. I'm pretty sure he ran into me, and the referee decides it is a penalty. He does score it, even though that I went the right way. Berkey doesn't get there. Very, very frustrating. Anyway, you can see here that we managed to get back in the lead. I'm thinking that I may call that type of goal my signature goal, because I am getting really good at it. So let me know what you think I should call that type of little chip shot where the goalkeeper's on rushing, you have to slide and you just flick it over his body as it's on the ground. So let me know what you think that should be called down in the comment section, because I've scored a lot of them in this series already and I'm getting very, very good at it, and yeah, I think it might be my signature goal. Anyway, you can see there we managed to get a debut goal for Schürrle from the penalty spot, had to give it to the man, and as you can see we actually go and grab another one with him as well. I do believe that the guy might have put his controller down, I don't know, does it really matter? No, we've won, we're into the quarterfinals, so that's good stuff. You can see there we get some coins for it, all of that jazz. We actually had the same number of chances on target, pretty much very similar stats, to be honest. We were just much, much more clinical in front of goal. Now I needed to basically keep on getting new players. I had to keep getting the non-rare golds over and over again, buying them, discarding them, buying them, discarding. That's what I was doing with that Merino there, just because it doesn't make sense. I think I explained in the last episode, to make financial sense to buy a contract for him rather than just discarding him and buying a fresh one of him from the market. Now our second opponent is a 4-3-3 BPL team, much, much stronger. Schürrle early on, through on goal, good finish, and we are 1-0 up. Now he gets a goal here. It was very, very unfortunate there. Throw the ball out, and you've got to avoid that. I think that's the biggest thing that you can make, or the biggest mistake you can make when you're playing FIFA, is to lose the ball from goalkeeper kickouts and throwouts, because it will cost you, because your defenders are out of position and they will end up scoring against you. Now we managed to score there with Gael, and we're back into the lead. We're 3-1 up at this point. Not sure what's going on here. Gael tries to do some sort of weird bicycle kick. It actually ends up more like a pass to Schürrle. Schürrle's there to pounce on it, and he scores. Now Schürrle has a great chance here. He hits the post, but there's Gael. He slides that one in, 5-1 again, and that is how that game finished as well. So we're doing pretty decent. We're already into the semi-finals of this damn tournament. We're just going to roll straight into it. As you can see, we come up against this full Nigerian team with Musa up front, and he's got some decent players in there, Enyema in goal, etc. So we've got a work cut out. Obviously, they're going to be very, very quick. That's what usually fine with Nigerian teams. They've got loads and loads of pace. So we're going to have to watch ourselves. Anyway, Dembele gets away, and look at this. I am 100% sure that is Dembele's goal. I think the ball's travelling into the back of the net anyway, but it goes down as an own goal because the defender kicks it against the post and it goes in. I'm pretty sure it would have ended up in the back of the net anyway. So I'm going to give that ball, or that goal, to Dembele, and you'll understand why in just a minute. Dembele gets it on the score sheet again just before we concede a header, which makes it 2-1. But you can see here we have good chances to finish off the game. That would have made it 3-1. He could have actually equalised in the last minute, but he missed as well. He skied it over the bar. But it ends up going the right way this game, which is nice. And it is Dembele that gets the third and final goal of the game for our team. And that's why I wanted to give the first goal to Dembele. Despite it saying it was an own goal, I'm going to award it to Dembele because that is his first hat-trick. And of course that means he is going to be added to our hat-trick leaderboard after the game has finished. I don't know what you guys think. Is that fair to give Dembele the goal? Go back and rewatch it. You'll see what I mean. I think that ball was travelling into the back of the net anyway. I didn't think it needed to be assisted by the defender who ended up kicking into the back of his own net. So there you go. We end up getting another player on the hat-trick list. We've got 4 hat-tricks in total in this series already, which is pretty cool. And we are now rolling into the final. And this is not what you want to come up against in the final. A sweaty, sweaty, sweaty BPL side. Disgusting. It's actually disgusting. 5 at the back, 2-on-2, and it's just got Rashford and Musa up front. It couldn't be much worse. Like, that is not what we want to be coming up against. I mean, it could be worse. We could be coming up against, like, Ronaldo and stuff, but to be honest, I don't think you're going to find that in the qualification tournament. Now, he could have scored early on. He, in fact, could have scored twice early on, but fortunately the ball hits the bar and goes over in the 2 attempts that I'm talking about. We then get Schürrle through. And will Schürrle score? Yes, he will. Outside of the right foot. Good finish and a good goal. So it's 1-0 to us. We're in the final. This is what we need. He had loads of chances. This guy was running riot. He could have scored so many times. But I held strong. And as you can see, Schürrle goes through it again. He hits it on the bounce. And it is 2-0. Schürrle's on a hat-trick. Will he complete that hat-trick? We're about to find out. Sahin, with a bit of trickery, goes through. And unfortunately for him, we get a penalty because he slides through me with Zuma. I give it, of course, to Schürrle. I'm like, hat-trick time, baby. Goalkeeper makes a save. I was like, how is this happening? How is this happening? Schürrle has another chance in the 90th minute to score. He misses. It doesn't matter. He doesn't get the hat-trick, but we win the final as a team. That's what we care about. We get 1,500 coins for all of our efforts. It was a hell of a slog to win that tournament. It really, really was difficult, especially with the fitness problems, you know, having to rotate my best players in and out of the squad the whole time. But I am very, very relieved that we managed to do it. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, make sure you smash a thumbs up. Next episode, Foot Champions, the weekend league is incoming. I'm going to change up the format a little bit, probably do some live face cam for it, so you can see exactly how I play. Maybe you can get some tips of how I play. Hopefully we're going to do well in it. Smash a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Peace!